ceremonies like we'll be having this year. You are the first to have commencement on the Anderson High School football field. So, we must have practice to make sure everything goes perfect. Practice will be the day before, Friday, June 4th. Last names A through K will have practice at 11 o'clock. That means you need to be here before 11 o'clock. Okay, we'll be meeting on the football field for practice. Last names L through Z will be at 2 o'clock. Yes? Yeah, you are correct. It's not at 11 p.m. Thank you. I'll be in bed at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Thank you. Last names A through K, 11 a.m. Be here before then. Meet on the football field. Last names L through Z, 2 p.m. Be here before 2. Meet on the football field. You must bring your captain down to practice because we take photos. Okay, after we take photos, then you can take it off so you won't be hot during the actual practice of the ceremony. Everybody see that last bullet? Mm-hmm. Commencement practice is required. If you don't attend, you can't participate in a ceremony. So tell your employer now. You cannot work that day if you work at that time. You have to be there. Okay, we're giving you over a month notice, so please make sure you make arrangements to be there. Okay, we are going to have a commencement meeting only about commencement prior to June 5th, but I want to at least give you some basic details about June 5th. Last names A through K, the ceremony is at 1 o'clock. You will have to be here at 11:30 and you will meet in the small gym. Okay, that's where we all line up, in the small gym. Last names L through Z, your ceremony is at 5 and you will have to be here at 3:30. Again, you will meet in the small gym. We have a bit of a parking issue at Anderson High School because of construction. So, if you can get dropped off for commencement by someone, that is the best thing to do. Have your parent drop you off. That's the best thing. If you cannot do that, carpool. And all graduates will be parking at D26, and we will have shuttles bringing you here. The shuttles will start at like about 11:15. They'll start bringing people over. So, if you can't get dropped off, park at D26. There will be no parking for graduates here at Anderson High School because we have to leave all the parking here for your parents and visitors who will be coming to commencement and for the staff that will be working. Yes? Why are we split into 2 groups? That's a good question. We had, as a school, to submit a plan to the Madison County Health Department, and our plan had to be 50% capacity of all our facilities, okay? The bleachers outside hold 1,500 people. So 50% capacity of that is 750. That includes people working. There are about 400 kids graduating. So if we didn't split you in half, very few people could attend. We also have to have you seated 6 feet apart on the turf. So the chairs, if you've seen commencement here at the high school, you know the chairs are side by side in rows. They will be 6 feet apart on the turf. So in order to make it where more than maybe 1 person per student could come, we are splitting that out. We really had no choice this time. Number of tickets, that's a hot question. We cannot decide yet. Okay, we need to wait until closer to commencement to make sure that our plan is approved by the health department depending on the COVID conditions at that time. Right now, we believe each student will get 2 to 3, maybe 4 tickets, but we do not know for sure. We will announce that the first week of May. You will get your tickets at commencement practice. Okay, that's always how we do it. When you practice walking across the stage, we hand you a packet of stuff, and your tickets are in that packet. So that is, no matter how many tickets you get, you will get them at commencement practice on June 4th. Questions about that? So, number of tickets you will get, we don't know yet. We will tell you in a couple weeks. We think it will probably be 3 or 4 per graduate. Line up in the small gym. So the way commencement works is we all meet in the small gym. We have papers on the floor that have your names. That's how you line up. And then we will parade out of the small gym to the football field where where you will take your seats for commencement. It's similar to what we do when it's in the gym. It will be the same procedure. Okay, second to last rule is kind of important this year. I would highly discourage anyone from wearing high heels. Maybe wedges, okay? Maybe wedges are fine, ladies, but pointing high heels are probably not going to be to your advantage as you walk. First of all, it's quite a distance from the small gym to the field, and you'll be walking outside and on the turf. So I would wear flat shoes or wedges. Commencement is semi-formal. We ask that you not wear jeans. Okay? Cannot wear jeans to commencement. Even though you will have a gown over it, we ask that you not wear jeans. Ladies, please wear flat shoes or wedges. We'll have commencement meeting to go over more specific information, but this kind of gives you an overview of what it will look like. Caps and gowns. If you have not ordered a cap and gown, you need to do so now. If you need help with that, see your counselor, see Mrs. Weiner, see Mr. Landis, Mrs. Seymour, and I. Any of us can help you, but you need to order one now. If you've ordered one and paid for it, they will be delivered this Thursday during all the lunch periods. They'll be out in the hallway just like they always are, and we'll hand out caps and gowns. If you don't have one, you need to get one soon. We're happy to help you with that. Just let us know. Questions about commencement? A lot of information there. Okay, Mr. Landis has some announcements about ASVAB, I think, and then I'll take questions.
All right. Tomorrow we're giving ASVAB, and I don't think anybody, in fact, I know no one in here has ever taken ASVAB. There are about 97 seniors who have it, and you'll know you have to be receiving a pass to take it sometime today, I think during your English class. All right? And basically, you'll be getting a pass because we haven't checked off what we call box 3. That's the box that has to do with like passing ISTEP, earning 6 credits in a CTE course. All right, it is a graduation requirement. Take this test very seriously, seniors, if you're taking it, because this is your kind of the last effort to check out that box. This isn't just a blowout test, right? This is a very, very serious test. Now, having said that, I think ASVAB has 8 sections on it. The only 4 that you really have to try really hard on are the 2 math sections and the 2 English sections. All right, the other 4 sections are like knowledge about tools, knowledge about electricity, knowledge about building things, because the ASVAB test is help me out, it's a skills test, okay? It helps the military and other organizations figure out what you're good at, so that they can place you appropriately into a military field or a job someday, okay? If you're going into the military, take this test, the other parts of it a little bit more seriously. But if you're not, I think parts 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the ones that really matter for your score. So on those other 4 sections, honestly, if you just want to go through and mark C on every single one, that's okay. I know it's weird that I'm telling you to do that on a test, but there are 4 sections that really matter for your score. Once again, what are they? There's 2 math tests and 2 English, all right? I believe they are sections 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to score in what's called the 31st percentile. That means you have to score better than 30% of everybody who takes the test, all right? And as far as difficulty goes, ASVAB is not nearly as difficult as ISTEP. And certainly not as difficult as SAT. Is it a walk in the park? No, not necessarily. Okay? The question is a little bit easier. Right? You still have to think about it, put some work into it. But it's a very passable test. Okay? So if you have to take it tomorrow, take it seriously.
Hey, anybody have questions about prom, graduation practice, cap gowns, anything? Man, this is the problem with having a meeting at 8:30. Everyone's still asleep. Hey, well, if you think of questions, I think you know where to find all of us out in the hallways in our office. We're happy to help with anything. We want you to finish strong. I'm excited for commencement on the football field. I think it's going to be a great experience for all of us, as long as we pray for no rain. Okay? If it does rain, commencement will be held on June 6th, following the exact same schedule. We'll talk about that at the commencement meeting. But we're going to be optimistic. The weather's going to be great. It's going to be a beautiful day on June 5th to celebrate all of you. Before you leave, been awarded or offered, okay? The most important thing about this is to know you don't have to have accepted the scholarship and chosen to go to the school to list it on this paper. Anything you've been offered, we would like for you to document. That's how we keep track of the class of 2021 and what you've been awarded and offered as far as awards and scholarships, okay? Complete this in the next few days. You can drop it off in the main office or hand it to us in the hallway, either way, okay? All right, guys, have a great day. If you have questions,